fingers! Thunder! At your side! Stop!
Alright, I gotta tell you guys something. That storm, it's not actually happening.
It's an illusion.
Or magic. But the people on the ship don't know that it's magic. It seemed real to them.
And those who were thrown overboard were actually thrown overboard.
And now they've landed on an island full of magic.
And you're about to meet the woman who wields the magic.
This is Prospera!
And her daughter Miranda. I can't reach Miranda.
A dozen years ago, when they were stranded on the desert island, Prospera used her magic to take over the inhabitants of the isle.
Imperio!
But the inhabitants of the isle aren't human. They are fairies, monsters, and spirits.
Prospera controls them all. And that storm, I made it happen.
By telling Ariel the fairy she controls to do it.
The storm rages on.
Thunder! Lightning! Storm!
If by your art, my dearest mother, you have put the wild waters in this roar, allay them! The brave vessel dashed all to pieces!
Tell your piteous heart there's no harm done. I have done nothing but in care of thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art. 'Tis time I should inform thee farther. Lend thy hand and pluck my magic garment from me.
You've often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped.
12 years since, Miranda, thy mother was the Duchess of Milan, and thou her only heir.
Heavens!
Okay, long Shakespeare, line shorts. Prospera's brother Antonio stole the dukedom from her 12 years ago.
He was in cahoots with Queen Alessandra. He got Prospera and Miranda kicked out of Naples. They were stuck on a boat.
A rotten carcass of a boat.
And shipped off.
I pray you, ma'am, for 'tis still beating in my mind your reason for raising this sea storm.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune, now my dear lady, hast mine enemies brought to this shore. But here, cease more questions, thou art inclined to sleep.
People, why did Prospera cause the sea storm?
Because bountiful fortune hath their enemies brought to this shore. Who are the people on the ship?
Yeah, who do you think the people on the ship are? Her friends? Her enemies? Yes? No?
Enemies.
Yes, her enemies are on the ship. Who do you think that?
And who do you think that includes?
I bet it includes Antonio, the Prospera's brother, since he stole the dukedom from her.
Anyone else?
I bet it also includes Queen Alessandra, the Queen of Naples, since she levied the army against Prospera.
Shouldn't just answer.
Okay, anyone else?
Nobody would guess. You already mentioned the enemies.
Great, moving on.
No, you forgot Sebastian, the Queen's brother, and me, Gonzalo, counselor to the Queen.
Okay, Sebastian, the Queen of Naples' brother, was voted the most likely to follow a bad plan. And Prospera likes you, Gonzalo. If you remember, you were the one who snuck the magic books to her when they had to leave that rat-infested boat 12 years ago.
Not rat-infested, even the rats.
Instinctively had to quit it. Wait, why did she cause the sea storm again?
Revenge! Approach, my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master, I come to answer thy best pleasure. To thy strong bidding, task Ariel and all her quality.
Hast thou, spirit, performed the point, the Tempest, that I bade thee?
To every article, I boarded the Queen's ship, now on the beak, now in the waist, the deck, in every cabin. I flamed amazement. The most mighty Neptune, who seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble, yea, his dread trident shake. The Queen's daughter, Fernanda, was the first that leapt, cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here!"
My brave spirits, but are they, Ariel, safe?
Not a hair perished. On their sustaining garments not a blemish, but fresher than before. And as thou badest me in troops, I have dispersed about the isle. The Queen's daughter have I landed by herself.
Ariel, thy charge is exactly performed, but there is more work.
Since thou dost give me pains, let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is not yet performed me.
How now, Moody? What is thou canst demand?
My liberty, I prithee, remember I have done thee worthy service.
Dost thou forget from what a torment I did free thee?
No.
Thou liest, malignant thing. It was my art when I arrived and heard thee that made gape the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master.
If thou more murmurest, I will rend an oak and peg thee in his naughty entrails till thou hast howled away 12 winters.
Pardon, master, I will be correspondent to command and do my spiriting gently.
Do so, and within 2 days I will discharge thee.
That's my noble master. What shall I do?
Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, subject to no sight but thine and mine, and visible to every eyeball else. Awake, dear heart, awake. The strangeness of your story put heaviness in me. Shake it off. Come on. What ho, slave Caliban! Come forth, I say! Come thou toward us.
There's wood enough within. 'Tis a villain, ma'am, I do not love to look on.
Thou most lying slave, got by the devil himself upon thy wicked dam, come forth!
As the wicked do, as ere my mother rushed with raven's feather from unwholesome bed, drop on you both.
For this be sure, tonight thou shalt have cramps.
This island's mine, by Sigrat, my mother, which thou takest from me. When thou camest first, thou strokest me and made much of me, and then I loved thee and showed thee all the qualities of the isle. Cursed be I that did so. All the charms of Sigrat's beetles, bugs, and backs light on you.
Thou most lying slave, whom stripes may move not kindness, I have used thee, filled as thou art with human care, and lodged thee in my own cell.
I pitied thee, took pains to make thee speak, but you tried to attack me. Therefore is thou deservedly confined into this rock.
You taught me language, and my profit on it is that I know how to curse. The red plague rid you for learning me your language.
Hackseed hits, fetch us some fuel and be quick.
I must go. Where am I?
At this point, some of you might be wondering about Prosper's use of magic.
Is it unacceptable to use magic to control others?
But on the one hand, we have Caliban, who was born on this island.
Caliban himself says that Prosper and Miranda were kind to him to begin with.
But then Caliban tried to attack Miranda, so Prosper is using her magic to control and even torment Caliban.
Is this self-defense or misuse of power?
On the other hand, we have Ariel. It seems that Prosper thinks Ariel owes her because she freed her from a cloven pine.
It's pretty clear that Ariel wants to be free of her servitude.
But Prosper won't release her. She's still ordering Ariel around.
So, what do you think? Does Caliban deserve it? Does Ariel Prosper? Or is Prosper abusing her power?
Yell it out.
Abuse! Abuse!
Yeah, that's a lot to think about. Oh, hey, there's Ariel playing tricks on the Queen's daughter, Fernanda.
That Ariel is such a trickster.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
What is it? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, ma'am, it carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, it eats and sleeps and has such senses as we have.
I might call her a thing divine.
It goes on, I see, as my soul prompts it. Ariel, fine spirit, I'll free thee within 2 days for this.
Almost sure. The goddess on whom these airs attend. Oh, you wonder, be you maid or no?
No wonder, ma'am, but certainly a maid.
My language, heavens, I am the best of them that to speak this speech, were I but where it is spoken.
How the best? What wert thou if the Queen of Naples heard thee?
A single thing as I am now that wonders to hear thee speak of Naples. She does hear me, and that she does, I weep. Myself am Naples, whom with these eyes beheld the Queen, my mother, wrecked.
Alack for mercy!
At the first sight they have changed eyes.
If your affection's not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
Wait, what?
Row, row, row your ship gently out to sea. When you see your OTP, don't forget to scream, ah!
Soft, ma'am, a word. I charge thee that thou hast put thyself upon this island as a spy to win it from me, the lady on it.
No, as I am a woman.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple.
Speak not you for her, she's a traitor. Come on, mantle thy neck and feet together.
No, I will resist.
Oh, dear mother, make not too rash a trial of her, for she's gentle and not fearful.
Put thy arms up, traitor, for I can here disarm thee with this stick. Ah! It's here.
Beseech you, mother, have pity. I'll be her surety.
Silence! Thou thinkest there's no more such shapes as she? To the most of persons, this is a Caliban, and they to her are angels.
My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier person.
Come on, obey.
I'm all bound up. My mother's loss, the weakness which I feel, the wreck of all my friends, nor this woman's threats to whom I am subdued are but light to me. Might I but through this prison once a day behold this maid. Space enough have I in such a prison.
It works. Follow me.
Be of comfort. My mother's a better nature, ma'am, than she appears by speech.
Ariel, thou shalt be free as mountain winds, if then exactly do all points of my command.
To the syllable. Oh my gosh! This is the most ridiculous love story ever. Nobody falls in love at first sight.
Yes, they do.
Who do you know that falls in love at first sight?
Romeo and Juliet.
What? Romeo and Juliet?
Rosalind and Orlando.
Rosalind and Orlando? From As You Like It? Those are Shakespeare characters.
Olivia fell in love with Viola immediately.
Twelfth Night? More Shakespeare characters, they don't count.
But haven't we established that Shakespeare is a master of human nature? So why is it so hard to believe in love at first sight?
Interesting. In any case, Prospero thinks love at first sight is just fine and dandy. If Fernanda, the daughter of the queen, is head over heels in love with Miranda, Prospero's daughter, the queen will have to let Prospero back in.
Well, we could make the argument that this is magic love. Well, Prospero does thank Ariel so much that for this that maybe this isn't love at first sight, but arranged love.
You're right. This is Gonzalo. He's the one who brought Prospero books, and now he's counselor to the queen. This is Antonio. He's Prospero's evil brother. Boo! Hiss, everyone! Boo! And this is Queen Alessandra, Queen of Naples. Ta-da!
Yay.
And this is Sebastian, her brother. They have no idea what's in store for them. I should murder you.
Beseech thee, madam, be merry. You have cause. So have we all. For joy. But for the miracle, our preservation, few in millions can speak like us.
Pretty peace.
She receives comfort like cold porridge.
Look, he's winding up the waters of whip. By and by will strike.
Here's everything advantageous to life.
Truth it means to live.
Of that there is none or little.
But the rarity of it is, which is indeed almost beyond credit, that our garments, being as they were, drenched to the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and glosses.
What impossible matter will make easy next?
I think he will carry this island home in his pocket and give it his son for an apple.
Is not Madame Magdaba as fresh as the first day I wore it?
You crammed these words into my ears like a stomach of my sense. But I had never married my daughter there, for coming thence my other daughter's lost too. O thou mariner of Naples number one, what strange fish hath made this meal on thee?
You have lost your daughter, I fear forever. The fault's your own.
My Lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness.
Very well.
It is foul weather in us all, good madam, when you are cloudy.
Foul weathers.
Very foul.
Had I a plantation of this isle, my lady, and you were king on it, what would I do?
Prithee no more, thou didst talk of nothing to me.
I did it to this occasion to these two gentlemen, who are just sensible in the belongs. The viewers used to laugh at nothing!
What was you we laughed at?
We laughed me asleep, for I'm very heavy.
What's so soon asleep? I wish my nights would be self-shit my thoughts. Find that inclined to do
We too,
so.
my lady, will guard your person while you take a rest and watch your safety.
Thank you.
What a strange drowsiness possesses them.
Just quality of the climate.
Why doth it not our eyelids sink? I find not myself disposed to sleep.
Nor I. Why be Sebastian? What might? No. I gently think I've seen my face. With so should speak. The cage speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head.
What thou didst say?
The queen say this war death that now hath seized them. Why, they were no worse than now they are. Oh, they will bore the mind that I do, but asleep with this for your advancement. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do. You did supplant your sister Prosper.
Yeah, well, look out what my garments sit upon me.
But free your conscience.
I saw, realize that. Realize your sister, no better than the earth she lies upon. She was that, whom now she's like that's dead, whom I, with obedience, steal. The wind, she's of it! Can lay to bed forever.
In that case, dear friend, shall be my president. As thou gottst Milan, I'll come by Naples, draw thy sword. One stroke shall free thee from the tribute, which thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand to you, the like to fire Don Gonzalo.
If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber and beware awake, awake!
Now, Gears, preserve the queen!
Why, how no? Why are you drawn? Why are you drawn? What's the matter?
Whilst we stood, securing your repose, even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing. Like fools, rather lions did not wake you.
What was he did to fight a monster deal?
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
Upon mine honor, madam, I heard a humming, and a stranger too that did awake me. Thus we set upon our guard.
Lead off the scout. Let's make further search for my poor daughter.
Oh dear, Uncle Antonio is at it again. Now he's trying to talk Sebastian into portraying his sister.
Wait, I saw swords. Swords aimed at me and Gonzalo. That goes a mite beyond the trail to murder.
Murder most foul. So, Queen Alessandra, how are you feeling?
A little depressed, thanks for asking. It's my fault we're here. It's my fault I lost my daughter in this storm.
She doesn't know Fernando is alive and wandering the island and has fallen in love with me.
And Antonio's being his usual evil self. I should have known. First he convinced me to kick his sister Prosper out of Naples. Then he steals her dukedom. Now he wants to murder me, the queen, and put my brother Sebastian in power. And Sebastian, that little dung heap, is falling for it.
No wonder Prosper wants to get back at him. I'd raise the Tempest too, wouldn't you?
Fetch the wood, she says. Well, can't do that. All the infections that the sun sucks up from bogs, fens, and flat on Prosper fallen make her by inch meal a disease. Lo, here comes the spirit of hers to torment me for bringing the wood in slowly off a flat. Perchance it does not mind me.
Here's neither bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all, and another storm is brewing. Oh my! What have we here? A man or a fish? Dead or alive? Oh, smells like a fish. Very ancient and fish-like smell. Legged like a man. Fins like arms. Warm. Oh my troth, I do not let loose my opinion. This is no fish but an islander that lately suffered from a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come again. My best way is to creep under its gabardine. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows.
Oh, bongo, 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 I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, this is a very scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Well, here's my comfort. Ow! What's the matter? Have we devils here? Ha! I have not escaped drowning to be afraid of your 2, 3, 4 legs. The spirit torments me. Oh, where the devil should it learn our language?
I pray do not torment me. I'll bring my wood in faster.
It's in his fit now, and does not talk after the wisest. It shall taste from my bottle. Come on your ways, open your mouth. This will shake your shaking.
I should know that voice. And these are devils? Oh, defend me!
4 legs and 2 voices, a most decolate monster. Its forward voices to speak well of its friends, and its backward voices to utter foul speeches and detract. If all the wine in my bottle will save it, I will help its adieu. Come, amen, I will pour some in thy other mouth.
Stefano? Oh, Stefano!
Mercy, this is the devil and
Touch
no monster.
me and speak to me, for I am Trinculo, be not feared. for thy good friend Trinculo.
Trinculo! If thou beest Trinculo, come forth! I'll pull thee by the lesser legs. Move your butt. If any be Trinculo's legs, these are they. Thou art very Trinculo indeed. How camest thou to be in the seat of this mooncap? Can it vent Trinculos?
Stefano!
Trinculo!
Oh, Stefano! Took it to be killed by a thunderstroke. And art thou living, Stefano? Oh, Stefano! Oh, Stefano, to me Apollos escaped.
Please, prithee, do not turn me about. My stomach is not constant. Swear by this bottle how thou camest hither. Swear then by this bottle.
I'll swear by the bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earthly.
Here, swear then by this bottle how thou escapest.
Swam ashore, ma'am, like a duck. I can swim like a duck.
How now, mooncap?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out o' the moon I do assure thee.
I'll show thee every fertile inch o' the island. I'll kiss thy foot. I prithee be my God.
Come on then, down and swear.
I shall laugh myself to death at this puppy-headed monster.
I'll show thee the best springs. I'll pluck thee berries. A blade upon the tyrant I do serve. I'll bear her no more sticks, but serve thee, thou wondrous man.
Mooncap, lead the way without any more talking. Here, bear my bottle.
And no more dams I'll make for fish.
No more dams I'll make for fish.
No fetching, firing, at requiring.
Nor fetching, firing,
And requiring.
Ban, 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 Caliban.
Ban, 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 Caliban.
God and master,
God and master.
God and
This my mean task would be as heavy to me as odious. But the mistress quickens what's dead, and makes my labors pleasures. I must remove some thousands of these sticks and pile them up. Alas, now pray you work not so hard. How would the lightning have burnt up those long sticks that you are enjoined to pile? Pray set it down and rest you. My mother is hard at study. No, oh, most dear mistress. The sun will set before I must discharge what I must strive to do. If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs for sticks the while. Give me that, I'll carry it to the pile. No, precious creature, I had rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by. Hey, give me that. I got it. It would become me as well as it does you, and I shall do it with much more ease, for my goodwill is to it and yours is against. Come back here. It's mine. I got it. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Hey. Yes it is. Oh, wait. It's mine. It's mine. You can have it. You can have it.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look warily. No, dear mistress. 'Tis fresh morning to me when you are by at night. I do beseech you, what is your name? Miranda. Most admired Miranda. Indeed, the top of admiration. You, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best. I do not know one of my sex except my mother, nor have I seen more than I may call persons than you, my dear mother, but I would not wish any companion in the world but you. The very instant that I saw you did my heart fly to your service, and there resides to make me slave to it, and for your sake am I this patient log woman. Do you love me? I, beyond all else in the world, do love, prize, honor you. I dare not offer what I desire to give, and much as take what I shall die to want. Oh, fie! I'm your wife if you will marry me, my mistress dearest. My wife then? Aye, here's my hand. And mine with my heart in it. Here.
So glad of this is they, I cannot be.
Oh, gag, barf, vomit, puke. They met each other 10 pages ago and just learned each other's names and they're already getting married? Ugh, vomit.
Servant monster, drink to me!
Servant monster hot. They say there's but 5 upon the isle, and we are but 3. If the other 2 be brave like us, the state tartars.
How does thy honor let me lick my shoe? I'll not serve him. He is not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster. I am in case to just a constable.
Trinculo, keep good tongue in thy head. The poor monster is my subject and shall not suffer indignantly.
I thank thee, my noble lord. As I told thee before, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer who by her cunning hath cheated me of the isle. Thou liest! Thou liest! Thou liest, thou jesting monkey now! I would my valiant master would destroy thee, I do not lie!
Trinculo, if you interrupt the monster 1 word further, by this hand I'll make a stop! Supplement some of your teeth!
Why, I said nothing.
Proceed! I'll yield her thee asleep where thou mayest knock a nail into her head, my lord. Thou liest, thou canst not! What a pie ninny's this, thou scurvy patch! I pray you, master, give him blow!
Trinculo, if you interrupt the monster 1 word further, by this hand I'll turn mercy out of the doors and make a stockfish of you!
Do it! Why, what did I? I did nothing. I'll go further off.
Didst thou not say he lied?
Thou liest!
Do I so? Take thou, loot, and loot, and that, as you like this, give me the lie another time.
I did not give the lie. Out to your wits and your hearing too. A pox on your bottle and the diablos take your potatoes.
Ow!
I have something you don't know. I am not left-handed.
Take another bottle. Well, there is something I must tell you. I am not left-handed either! Stand further. Come, proceed.
'Tis the custom with her to sleep in the afternoon. There thou mayst brain her, having first seized her books, or with a long batter her skull, or punt her with a stake.
Monster, I will kill this woman. Does thou like the plot, Trinculo?
Excellent. This will I tell my mistress.
Come on, Trinculo, let us sing. Oh, God. Oh, flout a man, count a man, scout a man, flout a man. Oh.
That's not the tune.
That's the tune. It's going away. Let's follow it and after do our work.
I like it. I can go no farther. My old bones ache. My needs must rest me. Wait, have you been going in circles this whole time?
Old Lord, I cannot blame thee. Remember myself attached with weariness to the going of my spirits. Sit down and rest. She is drowned whom thus restrained to find.
I'm like that turtle. Not for one repulse the good purpose which we resolved to effect.
The next opportunity we will take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight.
You are 3 people of sin. You fools! The elements of whom your sword high-tempered mares will win the loud winds, as an English one down that's in my plume. Remember that you three from Milan did supplant the good Prospera, exposed unto the sea, her innocent child, a rich foul deed, the powers delaying, not forgetting heaven, since the seas and shores, yea, all the creatures against your peace.
Bravely perform my Ariel. My enemies are all knit up in their distractions. They now are in my power.
Oh, it's monstrous. It was a siege to you, better put us there and prosper.
But one fiend at a time I'll fight their legions o'er.
I'll be their second.
All three of them are desperate. Their great guilt, like poison given to work a great time after. Now against to bite the spirits.
So, how's it going? Is it making sense? What's happening with me, Trinculo, and Caliban? Speaking of Caliban, how does Caliban feel about me? Yes, he worships me, and rightly so, because I control the sack, or the wine. Now, what does Caliban want us to do? Yes, kill Prospera. Now, what just happened with Miranda and Fernanda?
Can you feel the
Yes, they're in love and getting married. Next, what just happened with the queen and her retinue? What was that supposed to be?
I was Ariel telling the people that they have sinned against Prospera, and that is the reason they're on the isle.
And I was the queen and her crew feeling guilty and scared.
Lastly, how does Prospera feel about all of this?
She's
Correctamundo.
Our revels now are ended. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with sleep. I am vexed. My brain is troubled. Come with the thought, Ariel.
What's thy pleasure?
Spirit, we must prepare to meet with Caliban.
I, my commander.
Where dost thou leave these varlets?
I told you, madam, they were red hot with drinking. I beat my tabard, at which they pricked their ears, advanced their eyelids, lifted up their noses, as they smelt music. They followed through toothed briars, sharp furzes, pricking gorse and thorns. At last I left them in the filthy mantled pool beyond your cell.
This was well done, my bird. The trumpery in my house, go bring it hither.
I go.
Caliban, a devil, a born devil, on whose nature nurture can never stick, on whom my pains, humanely taken, all lost, quite lost.
I need your arms.
Okay.
Arms out.
Tread quietly! Monster, your fairy, which you say, oh, my kneecap, is harmless, has done little better than played the jack with us.
Monster, I do smell all horse piss and my nose is in great indignation.
So is mine, monster. Do you hear? If I should take a displeasure against you.
Thou wert but a lost monster.
I prithee, my king, be quiet. Here is the mouth of the cell. No noise and enter.
I do begin to have bloody thoughts.
O King Stephano! Oh, worthy Stephano, oh, peer! Oh, Stephano, look what a wardrobe here is for thee!
Let it alone, thou fool, it is but trash.
Be you quiet, or Trinculo, put off that gown. By this hand, I'll have that gown.
Thy grace shall have it.
Thou dropsy drowned fool, what do you mean to dote thus on such luggage? Let it alone and do the murder first.
Be you quiet, monster.
We shall lose our time and all be turned to barnacles or to apes.
Monster, help you bear this away, or I'll turn you out of my kingdom. Go to. Carry this. And this. No! How do I look?
Not good.
You know, you look exactly the same.
Hey, Madden, hey! At this hour lies at my mercy all my enemies. Say, Spirit, how fares the queen and her followers?
All prisoners release. Your charm so strongly works them that if now
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
Fine.
This rough magic I here abjure, and when I have required to work my end upon their senses that this airy charm is for, I'll break my staff, bury it certain fathoms within the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book. There stand, for you are spell stopped. Good Gonzalo, my true preserver, I'll pay thy graces home both in word and deed. Most cruelly didst thou use me and my daughter Alessandra. You, Antonio, brother mine, that entertained the ambition, who with Sebastian would here have killed your queen. I forgive thee, unnatural though thou art. Their understanding begins to swell.
Oh, torment, trouble, wonder, and amazement inhabits here. Some heavenly power guides us out of this fearful country.
Behold, Madam Queen, the wrong Duchess of Milan, Prospera. To thee and thy company I bid a hearty welcome.
Prospera? But how should Prosper be living to be here? Give us particulars of thy preservation. How thou hast met us here 3 hours since we wrecked upon this shore, where I have lost my dear daughter, Fernanda.
About your daughter, pray you look in.
Fernanda?
My mother!
My daughter! Arise and say how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder! How many goodly creatures there are here! How beauteous mankind is! Oh, brave new world that has such people in it!
What is this maid with whom thou wouldst to play?
Madam, she's the daughter to this famous Duchess of Milan. I love her so much and have already asked her to marry me.
The Queen and Prosper, who are very forward thinking, have no problem with that. Give me your hands, and let grief and sorrow still embrace his heart that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so. Amen.
Dance with them and trot. Some oracle must rectify our knowledge.
Do not infest your mind with beating on the strangeness of this business. At Pig's leisure, I'll resolve thee. Come hither, spirit, set Caliban and their companions free, untie the spell.
What things are these, my lord Antonio? Will money buy 'em?
Very like one of them is a plain fish and no doubt marketable.
Is not this Stefano, my drunken butler? How camest thou in this pickle?
I have been in such a pickle since I saw you last that I fear me will never out of my bones.
How now, Stefano?
Do not touch me or speak to me. I am not Stefano, but now my mind a cramp.
You to be king of the isle?
I should have been a sore one then.
This is a strange thing as I looked on.
It is as disproportionate in its manner as its shape. Go to my cell. Take with you your companions. As you look to have my pardon, treat it handsomely.
That will I, and I'll be wiser thereafter. What a thrice double ass was I to take this drunkard for a god.
Go to away.
I'm trying.
No! Come back here. Madam, I invite your highness and your train to my poor cell, where you shall take your rest for this one night, and in the morn I'll bring you to your ship, and so to Naples.
I long to hear the story of your life, which must take the ear strangely.
I'll deliver all. My Ariel chick, be free, and fare thou well.
Rockin'.